Hey, before we get started, huge shout out to ElevateFigureDisplays.com. These guys are legit. If you're displaying 1/12 scale figures like Marvel Legends, these stands and risers are a game changer. Clean, sturdy guys, and they make your shelf look next level. Do not sleep on these guys. Pick your stuff up today. Again, guys, that's ElevateFigureDisplays.com. Go check them out. What's up, everyone? This is your Bronze Age Broski, and welcome to the Bronze Shelf. Today, we're taking a look at a figure that brings back one of the most underrated eras in X-Men history, the Marvel Legends X-Factor Jean Grey. This is Jean Grey from the late 80s X-Factor run, rocking that clean yellow and green suit, back when the original 5 X-Men teamed up. Again, no Phoenix, no cosmic chaos, just mutant drama and some very questionable PR strategies. Let's break it all down. So we're going to give you a little breakdown of this Marvel Legends character. And real quick, this era of Jean is significant. After being brought back from the dead, well, technically the Phoenix retcon, Jean rejoined Cyclops, Beast, Angel, and Iceman to form the first iteration of X-Factor. It was a weird time. They pretended to be mutant hunters to actually save mutants, which, yeah, didn't age the best. But the character work during this period was solid. Jean was back to being a core team member without the cosmic Phoenix baggage. And this redesign of her costume gave her a more tactical, sharp look, really different from her glam, like 90s style, and even different from her Marvel girl years as well. In fact, this was actually my favorite time period for her. I loved how she had that mask on with her pony coming out the back. That is the X-Factor look for Jean Grey for me. Now, onto the figure, guys. Marvel Legends did not miss with this sculpt. The body they used fits Jean perfectly. Not too bulky, but still athletic. It doesn't feel like a reused buck that doesn't match the character. The plastic they used on the suit, especially the mid area and the shoulder seams, really make the costume pop. It's clean, and except for missing the mark on the boots, because she wore those yellow knee-high boots, it's comic accurate. The paint apps are clean too. No major slop on mine. Even on the back is pretty good as well. The green and yellow combo stands out on the shelf without being too loud. Overall, the aesthetic here really nails the X-Factor vibe for me. Two pairs of the Open, which seems like all female characters come with. Hasbro, I'm tired of these, man. And she comes with a pair of fisted hands as well. And that's fine, but there's a swappable head. You get the long hair down on this one. The sculpt on that, the mask is sculpted on. Paint seems to be on point, except for like right here in the eyebrow. Although I guess that's necessarily bad because your eyebrow could come through your mask. Love the swath of the hair there. And then of course the other head, which is my favorite, and the great expression on there. The gums run a little bit, but overall I think that's perfect. You can see the expression there in the mask. Very well done. No paint in the hair, but that's okay. She's a redhead. She doesn't need much more. Looks very good. Love the pony coming out the back. Or actually, it's more of the hair just exploding out of the back, but still good. Here's the thing, though. I think Jean really needed a psychic effect beam, like how she had on the cover of X-Factor #1. Instead, we get this little effect here. Still cool. I guess you can use like some, what's that, blue gum stuff and get it to her head, or she can hold it in her hand as well. Still pretty cool, but I think the beam would have pushed this figure into elite territory. For a character whose powers are literally invisible, a visual accessory like that makes a huge difference. Without it, her telepathy just feels like an afterthought, kind of in plastic form. So for articulation, she moves pretty well. The downfall here is the lack of the movement in the head. It's on a dumbbell joint, but because of the hair on both head sculpts, you don't get good range of motion on either one. You know, you see, you got the kind of good down here. Obviously, there's absolutely no back. Even side to side is a little hindered. You can get it, especially on the other head. However, you've got solid range in the arms. You got the double jointed pinless arms. Look at the range there. The torso crunch, is decent. It's pretty tight, but it does go back. But then again, you get that, and that's what I'm trying to get Hasbro to stop doing. The gap there. I wish that wasn't there, but you do get good movement there. So I got to give them on that one. Double jointed knees, pinless as well, with a huge bend there. Upper thigh cut. Again, if we had the yellow boots, maybe we would have had a boot cut. I feel like most females don't get the boot cut, but that would have been key here, at least to give us the comic accurate look. Your ankles, you do have down, you do have up. It's tight out of the box, guys, be careful. And you have the rocker. The shoulder and hip joints give a lot of posability without the figure feeling really fragile. You do get some cool levitating or mind controlling stances out of her with a flight stand. For a female Marvel Legends figure, this is above average articulation. Hasbro's definitely improving on that side of things. I just think there's a few other things, though, that they could improve on. She does do... I mean, females should always be able to do the splits, right? Am I wrong there? Tell me in the comments, guys. Am I the only one who thinks all female characters should be able to do the splits? So what's the verdict on this one? The Marvel Legends Jean Grey X-Factor suit is a really strong release. The sculpt is perfect for this era. The articulation holds up pretty well. And the paint is sharp. But she's missing that final touch. A psychic beam to sell her powers visually. Because of that, I'm still giving her an A, but an A minus. She's still a must-have for an X-Men X-Factor collector, but there's just one different accessory short of greatness. I have to say that. That's where the minus comes from. But guys, she's still an A, you know that. So all this to say, if you're building out your X-Factor shelf, or you just love Jean, this one's worth picking up. I have to admit that. Let me know in the comments what era of Jean Grey you want to see next in the Legends line. And don't forget, guys, to like, share, and hit that subscribe button for more Marvel Legends reviews and some of my short in-motion videos. Guys, I'm close to 1,000 subscribers, and I can't thank you enough for that. I am a new channel. I'm learning the ropes of YouTube. I'm learning how to make my videos better and more entertaining for you guys. But for what I have already, close to 750, I'm so grateful. It means so much to me to know that you guys appreciate what I'm doing, and I'm having fun doing it. So on that note, this is your Bronze Age Broski, guys. Stay legendary. I know you guys can harass me in the comments, but Iceman is missing. He's in storage. I didn't get a chance to go get him out. I will update it, though, with a better picture of the whole team. But thanks again, guys.